Is it so heavy?
11-foot 1-inch clearance, and they're like, "Yeah, I got that." Like, no, your 13-foot box does not got that.
Oh, are these my bites?
My bag.
Oh, thank you. What? What's up, Richard? How are you? Worn out from working? That is an understatement. I got a double shift on Thursday too. Working a friggin' double on Thursday. Yeah, dude. 7-day weeks, double shifts, killing me. My colleague, one of my best dudes, had a 70-hour week this week. I think I was sitting at like 63 or something.
I'm going.
At least you can write off overtime. Yeah, Justin said something about they don't take the money out and it's already non-taxed on the check, and I'm like, wait a second, because
I obviously this is the first year of us doing that. That was just part of, I guess, filing your taxes this year, since obviously you were taxed on overtime last year.
okay.
I don't know. I got a $40 credit for your overtime last year.
How's your work week going so far on a Monday? Rich? Dave, how's your week going? How's your Monday? All right, only you guys. It's better this time around, all right? No, I'm not balding. Not balding, and I'm not putting it in a man bun. Look at her, bro. Is that my lunch? Let's see what we got, boys. Let's see what our lunch is today. Checks out. There's no, nah, none of that. None of that. What's up, Millie? Good, man. Had a good day. That's awesome, dude. Glad to hear it. Good start to the week. Jeez, GQ, man. What's GQ? What did I do, man? Come on. It ain't that bad. It's not bad. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but a little bit more of a completed product over there, huh? Huh? Eh? Eh?
It's my wrench. It's heavy.
Is it heavy? Because you're carrying it on your wrist by a string. It's about 5 pounds of bullets. Is that lunch? This is lunch.
Oh, that's not.
You gonna say hi, Dave?
And it's a song.
Say hi, Rich. Say hi, Rich.
Nothing lunch.
She's not doing it. I'm gonna say hi to Rich.
And Rich, with the
Say hello, Dave.
tomato up and down.
She's not singing it. She's speaking the Veggie Tales song.
Tomato up and down.
If you like to pop with tomatoes, up and down the grocery aisle, the produce aisle. She's talking to Storm. Yeah, she's just fully linguistic. She's like completely fluent in her English.
Show over there. Over there.
She's telling me to bring a show over to my other computer screen so that she can watch.
Like you, like you.
All right, all right. I gotta turn it on. It's on.
So.
What about Dor? How you doing, brother? Yes, those guns are real. No, it's a green screen. It's green screen. Green screen.
Over here. Over there.
My son loves this. It's 31 years old now. No, you're all good, bro. We all got lives, brother. She likes Veggie Tales.
It's Abby! It's Abby!
Larry fell. If a squash can make you smile. Waltz with potatoes. Anybody in here ever waltz with potatoes? Particularly up and down the produce aisle.
You.
Oh, love your name. Your
Has a shoe and I have a pot. But when we look deeper, we go. Something special, and now I can see if you're special to him, then you're special to me. Love your neighbor. When someone helps you, then you'll understand when you love your neighbor. Loving means
hello from Germany to you and your daughter. Thanks, Daniel. Love and prayers to you, brother. What's up, Wada?
Here, let me help you. Yeah.
Just ordered the new Springfield Echelon. Congratulations, Rich. Afternoon, Johnny.
And the furniture starts to meet me. I'll just laugh and say, hey, cut that up. Back to my sleepy, cause I know that God's faithful and he's watching all the while. Guys, it's Junior. It's Junior.
It's Junior, yeah. You can sing it? Oh, do you need your barrette?
The bangs are just all over her eyes. I saw them in her eyeballs.
Someone got a haircut, yes sir. What's up, Liam? Sure did. What?
Joe.
God's bigger than the boogeyman. Mm-hmm.
Boys, have you ever seen a boy with funny clothes? A girl with braces on her teeth or freckles on her nose? Some kids call them oddballs. Some kids call them weird. Is it my imagination, or does Aunt Ruth have a beard? Makes lots of people in all colors, shapes, and sizes.
You like this one?
Realize is that calling people names because they're different is wrong. Instead, we need to look on them in love.
I'm blessed, brother.
I can be your friend. I can be your friend. We can be friends. Pretty different. Some are skinny, some are stout. But the inside is the part that we're supposed to care about.
Daddy.
What?
It's the song.
Yeah. I can be your friend.
Yeah, you want it.
You better not put those on. They're real loud. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the
It's a meal.
bare necessities, one of Mother Nature's recipes. What about Jesus loves me?
Yes.
Sing Hosanna.
Some of the Bible tells me so. It don't belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, he will stay close beside me all the way. He's prepared a home for me, and someday his face I'll see. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me.
The Bible tells me so.
Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Larry, where's Larry?
Oh, we're done watching Larry. Larry's sickening. Only want to ever watch Larry.
But then fruit.
Them fruit. If you're gonna wear them on your head, you have to keep it. You have to turn it down. It's very loud on that. What's up, operative? What up, Busta?
Daddy.
Well,
It's an apple.
that's a pineapple. Good job.
Pineapple.
Mm-hmm. What is Larry? It's the character from VeggieTales. Happy Monday. Likewise, Mr. JD. Happy Monday indeed. The bread in 694. TSK stock. Sweet, bro. What's up, George? Going pretty good, man. How are you?
What's the corn? What's the corn?
What's a strawberry?
Yeah,
That's corn.
the treat. What's the corn? You need the
When are you getting back in the ring? What's up, Tack? What's up, James? How you doing, brother?
store.
Going pretty good, man.
It's so yummy.
You know, it's rude when you interrupt. You won't be rude.
Corn. Corn.
Not corn. It's watermelon. Why is everything corn now?
Watermelon.
I bet
Go.
videos ain't popping up. Oh, that jump back in the ring. That's what you mean. Yeah, I don't know, man. YouTube throttled me. I guess I did something wrong.
And go.
The only thing I can get to do anything for me is flipping a pistol around like an absolute moron. And then YouTube's like, all right, yeah, this is cool. Well, that's fine. As soon as I'm like, oh, hey, check out this new friggin' flashlight I got. It's pretty sweet. You guys might want to take a look at it. And I'm like, oh, look at the features. Look how it does. YouTube's like, no, uh-uh. But when I throw a pistol in a circle in the air and catch it, they're like, dude, that's it, man. That's the way to go. However, I do want to show you guys something. Just for a minute, maybe. I do want to show you guys. We got a new piece coming along here. Let's see. I can't put a flash on, but we'll try to see what we can get here. We got the new Wilson Combat 308 build going. Let me just get you a good eye for that boy. I'm gonna go through your stuff. I appreciate that, bro. Oh yeah, she's looking good, bro. Got that matching bolt carrier, the gray and black. Like the handguard? Yes, sir. I'm excited about it, dude. She's looking good for sure. It's just floating. You see that? The back side of it's just floating. Looking good, looking good. I had my 36 cal can on there. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do something about which I figure you guys. It is the Difrico, yes. I figure you guys could probably get me squared away with this. We're recessed ever so slightly into the handguard there. Can we find a slimline 308 or 30 caliber can that'll fit in that? Or do we have to go and send this handguard back and get a shorter one? Is there any way that we can get that recess? Because it's definitely not. It's almost perfect amount of recess that I would want, but my can will not fit down in there. So maybe a slimline can. Let me give you guys a measurement real quick on what the diameter is. Which, by the way, if you spend a ridiculous amount of money, they send you a sticker. Inside diameter just below an inch and a half. We're sitting at an inch and 7/8 to the inside. Inch and 7/8 will do. It's just under an inch and a half. So we got a couple pieces now we can look at. The difference in size between a short barrel set that I'm just dropping everywhere. It's okay, it's made to drop. The difference between a suppressed short barrel setup and a full length 16-inch arbitrary length because the ATF just decided an overall length and then made everything else illegal beyond that. Dead Air Nomad. I don't know, man. I really don't know. That thing is just, I mean, come on, bro. $7.99 on Silencer Shop. That thing's for coming around a corner, buddy. She's friggin' with a suppressor on. It's friggin' 5 inches shorter. Crazy. Did I say an inch and 7/8? I meant an inch and 3/8. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong notch. Just over an inch and 3/8. An inch and 7/16. Inch and 7/16 is the peak, absolute peak. That's what that is, right? Yeah. What, baby? Inch and 7/16. I don't even know who that is. I thought the sling over the grip was a Cali compliant stock. Nah, that's just how I stow my sling, bro. Nice and efficient, clean, tight. It's got the QD swivel set up with the little pull tab on there. Ferro Concepts Slingster, if you don't already know. What's up, Zan? Tapers down onto the direct thread. Okay. Now, do we direct thread it? I guess we have to because there's really no QD in that. I can't get my big chunky boys in there. Let me just get Honeybee's lunch real quick. Stick that back in here. She's about to fill it back up. Do we bipod this thing? Oh man, she's looking good. This is a lightweight, dude. For a 308, this thing is incredibly light. I'm not even kidding you. I mean, it doesn't have a mag in it, but it is actually lighter than my 8.2 inch 300 blackout. We still got an optic and a can to put on there, and a mag full of 308. But it is literally lighter than that rifle. I think that rifle's fully loaded is 10 pounds, which is it's decent, but it's like for a 16-inch 308 to be lighter than that is like really cool. Oh yeah, guns are so sick, dude. I love guns. Oh, Johnny got a link. Johnny got a link. Johnny got a link. Let me see if we can find anything on Griffin Armament, dude. Obviously, we want that discount. So if we can find anything on Griffin Armament, we're gonna do it. Maybe can you get down?
Okay, it doesn't down. Your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, it's my turn. Are you okay? All right. All right. If we can get it off Griffin, I will be very, very happy. Say it again, honeybee. Dave, did you send that? Did you send that email, dude?
Hold off.
No, you're not Dave.
I thought you said Dave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. No, not you. I was talking to Dave. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, no problem.
I want you on.
Just don't do it again. Oh, you're gonna burn my pancakes, bro. Hold up. It's actually me. All right, honeybee. You come here. To your daddy. Actually made me LOL. You're not Dave. Oh, $4.99 though. That's not bad. What is the Banish HNT? Is that like let's get some specs on that boy. Is it worth a dang? Where did your hair go? Oh, it fell off, dude. Where's my bullets? Yeah. She got her lunch bag, her lunch pail. What is the dimensions? Descriptions. Oh, right on the toe. That was a tungsten bar. Dude, come on, honeybee. Ouch! You're gonna break my pinky toe. Ugh. Puts bruises on my shoulder. 30-06 or a 308? That number 306 can be confused. you can't you can't do that with my headset. It's very fragile. You'll break them. Let's see. Length 1.6 in diameter. Is that at the base or is that at the front? I don't think 1.6 will do, man.
Give it to Jimmy.
It's got to be just under a 1.5. I don't think we're gonna find one. I really don't. I think we might have to send that handguard back. Ah. It's got to be under a inch and 7/16. Or and I mean I could probably stuff an inch and 7/16 down in there. Let's see. Inch seven sixteenths. Diameter suppressor.
What's the pink?
30 cal.
What them fruit?
We're not watching Dancing Fruit.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun,
Got it back in the 90s. Nice. Is it a 308 or is it a 30-06?
dun, dun.
You said 306.
Mail up and down, go to sail.
Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales, Veggie Tales.
Broccoli, celery, bit, take a sink.
What aspect of an inch and 7/16? Trying to understand. I was like, inch and 7/16 diameter suppressors, 30 cal. It was like, I can give you general information, but I can't help with anything that would enable or whoa, modifying restricted items. Hold up. Restricted. Two, four,
Darling, cause you're making me be giving money. It's a movie. It got me fresh. No, I didn't.
Yo,
Yeah, mommy.
not signed in age verification, so it can't help me.
When shopping was that?
Restricted. It can't help me find a suppressor. That's insane.
Get my ring. Get my ring.
Yo, that's so irritating, bro. Are you kidding me? You know what's funny? I didn't get a gas block for it either, so.
That's for you. That's for me. That's for you. That's for daddy.
Little tungsten bar, dude, landed right on my freaking foot, top of my foot.
That's for daddy.
It's like the M1 Grand. Yeah, so it's a 30-06. 3006.
Daddy.
That's sick though, man.
Bum, 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 beam. Bum, 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 bum,
Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum. 30 caliber.
What's your best?
What's this one in diameter? What are you doing? What are you doing? I said stop.
Say stop.
Yeah, I said stop.
Say stop.
Well, then stop doing it.
Stop doing it.
Yo, hold up. What do you think? Little gooseberry. Where's your barrette? You pull it out? What about 300 blackout will Wilk JT stop the threat? Will it stop the threat? Yes. Let me ask you how many guys you know that can walk through a 220 grain slug and be okay. So if you can take down a barrier, it'll take down 2 leg threats easy. Very, very easily. Yeah, 220 grain slug going through the chest cavity is nothing to shake a stick at, brother. What's up, Rod? Yes, I did get a haircut, my friend. Rod, we are looking for a suppressor that will fit within the confines of 1 inch and 7/16. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, too, supersonic rounds, like you can get 125 grain supers that are some. I mean, they're kind of underwhelming because they're not supposed to be used as supersonic ammunitions. 300 blackouts like made to be suppressed with subsonic ammo, designed to do that, but it will absolutely leave a heck of a cavity in a wound channel, as it were, in a soft target up to about 300 meters or so. Well, yards. We use freedom units around here. I don't know why I said meters. I'm not a communist, I promise. Oh, it's 1.5, bro. That's so close. I wonder what this can is. Ow! My freaking toe! Oh! Ouch. Dude, I think I might be able to stuff 1.5 inches in there, honestly. And this 300 PRC is exactly 1.5 inches in diameter. Ah, dude, it says 1 inch and 7/16. It's literally 1 inch and 7/16. There's no way that I'm fitting anything bigger in there without like modifying the handguard or something. And even then, I don't want it to make contact with the handguard. Like if it makes contact with the handguard, that thing will heat up instantly, bro. You mean diameter? Yes, yes, yes.
How many pancakes do you want?
Um,
I can't really describe it.
Come out here, princess. You can't have contact with the handguard. That'll be a no go. What's my favorite 5.56 length? I would say probably I don't even own one, but probably a 14.5. It's just a good length, you know. It's used by well, it just recently got replaced, I'm pretty sure, in SF by the 6 millimeter arc at what is it, 12.5, I believe. Onward, Christian soldier. About the color on the RC2, is it too big? Is the RC2 too big? I know you said something about it earlier, but I didn't think. What do you think about the Smith and Wesson 308? I know nothing about that gun, brother. I can't help you there. I'll take a look at it real quick though. It's kind of vague. Is it an AR platform? Eh, I don't like that style handguard, and I don't like the gas block on that either. I've never been a fan of like the commando style. Even though I have kind of a commando style handguard on mine, I'm not really a super like this style handguard never really sat with me. I mean, it's got that like classic look to it, you know. I guess you could say it's nice in its own way, but it's definitely not something that I would wear. So 1.5 diameter will work. I'll have to modify the handguard to get that to work. It's like an inch and 15-30 seconds will be touching the sides. So like if we buy a can for it and it doesn't fit, I'm just gonna send the handguard back. Wilson said they would take it back because I told them I was gonna buy everything that they have on their website for the gun and then periodically buy parts to switch back and forth to see if they would be compatible with their AR-10 platform. Because the dude had like no information on it for me, and my goal was to get a different handguard to try to put on there, and then if that one worked, then send the Wilson handguard back because I can get the same handguard that I have on my 300 Blackout from JP Enterprises, but in M-Lock version of it. In I think it's 15.95 inches. Like it's very close to being 16, which would be about flush mount with the suppressor. Um, that will definitely encase a suppressor too. So it's about the thinnest I can find. Yeah, I just found that the PRC was the same, and that's what I was thinking, man. Can I stuff an inch and a half in there? That's even the one that I wanted. Off Griffin. About to check some more Griffin ones. I just from a Glock to spin the Western 19 model 19 carry cup. Dude, Smith and Wesson outperforms Glock in just about every single way. All the Glock fanboys are gonna hate that phrase sentence, but it's true. Smith and Wesson is just better these days than Glock. We do need rails. That's right. Free floating is better. 12.5 is my favorite. 12.5 6 length because it can carry. My can is 8 inches long. Yeah, 8 inches. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I agree. I like my 300 Blackout length personally, the 8.2 with the 7-inch can because like the overall package is just it's so maneuverable. Man. It can't reach out, obviously, but you could throw supers in there and get a couple of hundred more round or a couple of hundred, maybe another 150 meters out of that boy, and it'd be effective still. You said better than Glock? Okay, I'm gone. Hello. I use the 357 mag. I'm getting the itch to carry it again. There you go. I want to get the Smith & Wesson 2.0. Yeah, they're fantastic pistols, man. Glock's still a great gun. I have Glock. I like Glock. I'm just saying, the M&P series is like Glock M&P series, It's splitting hairs, The Glock has a lot of people like the Glock triggers better. A lot of people like the ergonomics on the new Gen 6 with the palm swell and the serrations and thumb rest. But the M&P is just fantastic. Yeah, exactly. So with that, Jaylee, I'm not gonna be taking shots at anybody beyond that. I'm not gonna be taking shots at somebody 300 yards away. Like I'm just simply not gonna do that. Um, even with something that what I'm saying can reach out that far, it's impractical. Obviously, with my gun, if I were to, you wouldn't know where the rounds are coming from. Like I've got footage of a pretty high quality microphone sitting about 100 yards out from the shot signature on my 300 Blackout with 220 grain subs, and you literally can't even hear the gun go off. You just hear the splash. It would be really crazy to somebody start shooting at you with 300 black suppressed subsonic. It would definitely be rough. Yeah, they looked really good. The reason I got rid of 300 black is to save money on ammo, and I 100% can attest to that. I have more 5.56 than I do 300 black by a long shot, and that's my 5.56 build. Like, it's just sitting there basically disassembled and taken apart. Taking the Glock 20 10mm all day. There's a lot more, man. They just made a 10mm. Alpha Foxtrot just made a 10mm, I'm pretty sure. Double stack 1911 platform. The thing is a straight monster, bro. Honeybee, hold out both hands. Have to cut them. Good job. Bring them back over to the tent, the thin. It's like a sandbox for her, dude. There's 9mm all over my floor. They're just scattered everywhere, bro. Are you alright? What, did your barrette fall out? Daddy fix it? Stop pulling on it. Yo, Billy, what's up, brother? Oh, goodness, with this guy.
I'm calling CPS. They said they'll be there next Monday.
That guy got banned before. We'll just hide him for good. Do you realize that CPS doesn't let you in on the investigation details that you would be
What's the money?
you would be trying to call? They don't say, "Oh yeah, we'll go check him out on Monday." Monday at 10:30. If you want to be a part of this, we can FaceTime you if you want to see what goes down. Like, shut up, dude. You're so stupid. Go take more pictures of somebody else's car.
Where's the
Nani. No.
What's the rest of these?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Man, all these cans are 1.5 inches. The guy says you call on CPS. Hmm? You what? I don't know what that is. I know it's over there, or whatever it is you're pointing at, but I don't know what it is that you're pointing at. Get your finger out of there. It's yucky.
It's okay.
It is yucky. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, I love you. Are you okay? Can you get it? You need daddy's help? Would you ever carry a revolver? You rolling, Rich? God bless you, brother. Thanks for stopping out. She wants cakes. Oh, oh. She means business. She's gone. Instantly gone. Why did someone get banned? Because apparently he was on the phone discussing an open investigation with CPS that he was heading up through internal affairs. He was the lead on that investigation apparently because he knows all the information. They're coming out apparently. They're coming out. Would love to see them show up at my door. Like, you can just turn around and get back in your car and bye. They.
Oh, I got
What are you doing?
Bring a boogie.
Honeybee. Now that's gone. You don't get it back. It's in the trash now.
Oh, dear. Why didn't they try?
I think we might have to send this handguard back, dude. I think I'm striking out with suppressors. Never mind that. We're picking glass tonight. We can worry about that later. What kind of scopes do we want to see, gentlemen? What scope do we want on the 308? This world of empty threats, yeah. Nobody's worried about your empty threats, bro. She's sweet. Thank you. Hey. Say thank you.
Thank you.
She said thank you. Of course, LPVO, yeah. We're looking for brand names. We're looking for models. We're looking for magnifications. Obviously, we prefer a 1 to 10. It's a 16-inch 308 with a can on it. You know, we're gonna be able to reach out at least a little bit. 308 is obsolete. 1 to 10, preferably, yes. Vortex Razor 1 to 10. Let's see what we can find.
One gig. One gig. One gig.
What?
One gig.
What?
One gig.
There's one?
No.
What do you want then?
A Barbie go. Gig.
I don't know what that means. Oh, this one.
Yeah. Gig.
Yeah. You stole my idea. Vortex Razor AMG. Hold the fizzy, bro. That is a little beastly thing. It's like half the size of any LPVO I've ever seen. The Vortex Razor AMG FFP 1 to 10 by 24. Anybody got any experience with that? Anybody know what that one's like? What's up, Jerome? Guys, holy cow. A $4,000 scope. My wallet is sweating bullets right now listening to that. Razer HD Gen 3 FFP 1 to 10 by 24. Okay, we need cheaper. Just get the Strike Eagle. I mean, I could get a Gen 2. What's the difference in Gen 3 to Gen 2? Because a Gen 2 is like more than $1,000 cheaper. Way more. It's like $1,700 cheaper, actually. I could probably find one on eBay for pretty cheap. Let me see. Let's check out good old eBay with the authenticity guaranteed. You know, we could look into the Night Force ATAC R. The old Night Force ATAC R. Dude, right here. Oh my goodness. Vortex Razor HD Gen 2, 6 by 24. Oh, it's 1 to 6. Okay. But $890? Come on. Come on. I like that number a lot better than $4,000. All my scopes are Vortex. I heard Night Force outperforms Vortex. I've heard that from a very reputable source. I'm just saying. Let's see. Vortex Razor HD 1 to 10. Here's a black one. Here's a black one, Gen 3 black one for $1,999. Is this the first focal plane? HD Gen 3. And it's in rings too. How, bro? I don't understand that. How are they able to do that? This thing's brand new. This thing's brand new. It's $2,000 cheaper than it is on the website. Is it FFP? Is it the same? Is it the same scope? MRAD? Razor EBR9. Let's see. First focal plane. It is. It's exactly the same scope, and it's even black. I was gonna get the red one, but I'd rather have the black to match the aesthetic of the build. 2 racks. Vortex Gen 3 HD 1 to 10 by 24. Amazon. I don't think Amazon has any kind of optics like this. No, I mean eBay is 100% authenticity guaranteed. You're not gonna get no knockoffs. You're not gonna get no remakes. Why so much different? I don't know. I have no idea, bro. It makes you question it, dude. It makes you question it. I found my EOTech combo. It wasn't even a combo. I bought them separately on there for I think it was like $1,100 total. I think the no, it was like 900 total. I think I spent 5 on the magnifier and I think 450 on the actual holographic. Get a Night Force from Timu. And those are authentic. 100% authentic, dude. Let's see here. I got another one right here for 1900. This one's in rings. I mean this one's used. And it's that red color. This one's cheaper yet. And it comes with rings. And it's got the little throw lever right there. Comes with the sun blocker thing. I mean that's legit, bro. That is all legit right there. I know a lot of products they actually have to send it out to an authenticator so you can get a COA. Bro, you gotta check her out real quick. Hold up. Look at her over there. She's sitting down in her little chair. She found an empty, bro. That was empty. Dump it in. Good job. Wow, are you smart? She's locked in, bro. Stacking ammo training her is crazy. She gonna be packing mags here for me and picking up brass in the near future. So that's a good option. Here's one for $1,800, unopened. Dude, friggin' Busta My goodness, man. Busta had me on Gunbroker last night, this close to putting a bid in on a Sand Viper. I mean, this close, bro. I was dude, it was like I think it was like 3,900 they were starting the bid at. Obviously, I'd have lost the auction, but all right, operative. Love and prayers to you, brother, man. Thanks for coming out. What's up, Smith? How you doing, man? Mama made her mini pancakes. She's so sweet. Should I get an Amazon LPVO for my 3030? Dude, you can, like you said, Strike Eagle's it's a good optic, man. I mean, obviously it's not like super, super high quality or anything, but it is a good optic. I've heard a lot of good things about the Strike Eagle. A very reputable company makes it, you know. I'm pretty sure they have like a really good warranty for it too in Vortex. Like if anything were to go wrong with it, you could just send it straight back to Razer and they'll give you a new one or at least fix it for you. Dude, I can get oh, that's a Gen 2 1 to 6. I was gonna say I could get a Gen 2 1 to 8 for like $800.
Here you go, baby girl. Here's your cakes and bacon and hot brown.
We got an email. All right, Hawaiian shirts guy called me back or told me to call him back. Um, Also, for some reason, I guess our image for our patches and stickers were it was too pixelated, so I have to figure out how to get them a less pixelated version of that photo.
This smells insane. Look at those pancakes. They're beautiful.
That's a skill right there. Not everybody can do that. Some people.
That's true, babe. An old 3030, 20 years in a row, I use often. I'm thinking about putting some kind of optic on it. There you go, brother.
Thank you so much.
Come on over here. And water. Thank you, princess. Let me see what I can find a Night Force attacker for. Does anybody want to vote for a Night Force attacker?
Did I give you a fork?
No, ma'am. I don't think they make a 1 to 10. They don't even make a 1 to 10. Yeah, they only make the 1 to 8.
Very sticky. Here's your fork.
Huh? It's all green screen, man. It's not real. I don't have any pistols to show you. I'm sorry. And check out this piece of bacon, though. little over for what I like, but still great.
Boy, our house smells delicious right now.
Certainly does. The Tactical Bacon Jack channel. Yep. What's up, Survival? I'm doing well, man. How are you? Thanks for stopping out, brother. Been a minute. Hope things are going well for you. The ATAC R is on eBay is $3,000. Definitely better than the Vortex. There's one for 2,500. Everybody like the stream. On three. 1, 2, 3. Like the stream. Bacon for like.
Honey, that's an insane bite. She can't even close her mouth.
What did Rodney say? Can I double leg? She does rock. Good turnout? Yeah. Decent. Decent. I'm not complaining, man. If all I ever get is to just hang out with you guys on stream, I'm more than happy, bro. All the glory to the Father, man. All the glory to God. He blessed me with the most amazing group of guys. I love you, dudes.
Tiny bitch chowing down.
I can see why.
Her bacon's all gone. She got 2 whole pieces to herself. Pancakes are halfway gone.
See, attackers off the roster then because I want a 1 to 10.
I gave you syrup, right?
Huh?
Did I give you syrup?
Yeah.
I just saw mine sitting here and thought it was yours. And
I could get a Neotech Voodoo for like 1,200. Yeah, man. Just be driving safe, brother. Don't mind me. Just enjoying some hash browns over here.
safe by new standards is crazy.
By the one who created you.
Would Jesus be satisfied with your driving?
Does Jesus approve? I don't know why, but I just got that meme in my head.
When Jesus is
Yeah.
taking you.
Yep.
Too, when I said that. You're going the wrong way. I am the way.
I am the way. I can't stand it. Hold up. I gotta show you guys this.
How you doing back there?
Hey, go back there.
How you doing? You all right back there? Jesus, you're going the wrong way. You just rest. It's all in your control. I am the way.
Classic, bro. I am the way.
I feel like that's how Dave's driving right now.
Dave, is that how you're driving?
All he said was dot 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 dot.
Now, Dave, we need you, brother. Do you guys syrup each individual cake, or do you just put one big puddle of syrup on the top? I syrup each cake personally. Look at that stack, bro. I can barely cut through with my fork. It's like 8 feet long.
Richard seems pretty judgmental of our syrup choice.
What's wrong with log cabin, bro?
I prefer pure maple syrup. He doesn't like it as much.
He said log cabin, huh? My bad, man. Is there a superior brand that I'm missing out on? Hey, man, to each their own, you know?
Like I said, I like pure maple syrup, but every time I buy it, you're like, I don't like it as much.
I like my sugar water.
Get some real syrup. Jeez, it's crazy.
All right. Thanks, Rich, for the donation, brother. I will get better syrup.
How's Aunt Jemima's?
Is that even what it's called anymore?
No.
Everybody thought it was racist, so now it's just like they're just stuck with calling it like syrup brand or something.
I didn't care to learn the new names, so I'm going to call them it like. Oh, Pearl Milling Company again?
It's like it's like the Washington Redskins. They're like, you know what? Just call it football team. Whatever. We don't care. The name doesn't matter anymore. Boy, I tell you what. All right, we'll get some real maple syrup. My bad. My bad. I didn't mean to offend. Thank you, Richard, for the donation. I will get maple syrup. Trust and believe. All right, we're getting a razor then. A Razer Gen 3 HD, 1 to 10, FFP. I'd rather have the MOA, but I guess we have to go MRAD because that's the one that's $2,000 cheaper. Hmm. It's not even. Here's an MOA one for $1 cheaper than the MRAD. No, I get you, bro. You're right. You're right, though. You are right. You know.
Are you all done eating?
So annoying.
Okay, let's get your face and hands wiped, please. It probably tasted better, Dave. I haven't had it in a long time. We were a king syrup family. Either that or when I was at my mom's house, she got pure maple syrup. And she's bougie. My dad like king syrup though. Come
We
on.
need a gray ring set for it.
Yeah, dude, you're sticky. Daddy's gonna have sticky bullets. He's gonna load up his mag and be like, why is my 9mm sticky?
Oh, I'll know why it's sticky.
Well, at least you'll know what it is now.
Right back to it.
I feel like when things are sticky and you don't know what it is, that's worse.
Man, maybe I should have gone with 3.
Yeah, I had 2 and I'm like blacked out.
There's some thick boys.
They were really fluffy.
Normally I can put it away, bro, but I'm trying, man. Gray ring set's gonna look good.
Okay, if you don't finish them all.
I wanted a gray scope because I feel like there's too much gray going on now. We got the gray upper, the gray handguard, and the gray stock. Trying to break it up a little bit. I guess the black scope would make it look. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I can see it now. I'm gonna have to figure something out with that handguard, dude. I'm putting a silencer on the thing. I'm not running it with a friggin' muzzle brake. No chance.
Someone must be a Democrat is crazy.
Lib yards.
Yards. We all know what he means.
Library yards. I was reading that like I think that's what he means, but I could be wrong. All right, man. Yeah, that's it for me. I can't go any
You
further.
don't say library as library.
Library is insane. Let me see. I think I mean from the base of the threads or like the end of the barrel. maybe an inch from the base of the threads. Let me get my tape.
Yes.
So from the end of the barrel, it's like
Yeah.
3/8.
Give my tape.
No, it's
Give my tape. Give me some.
from the base of the threads. It is 3/4 exactly to the edge of the handguard. Here.
Thanks.
Boy, this thing looks really good though, man.
Like that bacon more than the other kind?
What was that from the butcher?
Yeah.
I mean, it was decent. I like the other kind better though.
Okay. The other kind was cheaper, but also from the butcher. That's why I asked. I think the Kunzler is thicker.
That's a good question, Rich. The muzzle brake adapter might do it for me.
Wow. She ate a lot of food tonight. Breakfast always does her in.
Hey, careful, Dad. Careful. Be careful.
Okay.
Be careful. Be careful.
Dude, that might be exactly enough, depending on the muzzle brake that I would put. That might be exactly enough, dude. Honestly, like if I put a muzzle brake on this, it might bring the suppressor threads out like just barely enough to clear that. Obviously, I can't direct thread one on there. Might work, bro. What brake are you running? I don't have a brake yet. It's just threads so far. I think we might have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a different buffer system for it too. Gonna have to get a different buffer system for it too. Um, the A2 Griffin setup that I have is just slightly too short to take the whole bolt, and it won't lock back. Suppressing the 308, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get a muzzle brake uh, suppressor combo, so I mean, it doesn't have to be, but preferably. I don't know. I just like to suppress things. I really like their charging handle too. This thing's pretty sweet, dude. Really stylish looking build. I know.
You're so smart.
I'm doing it.
You are doing it.
I'm just waiting for my dang trigger.
It's not often I see you not finish a stack.
Yeah, I can't. That's all I got.
It's okay. Overeating's not good for you.
Especially now that I'm self-conscious about my stomach.
Okay, I want to hear that. I want to hear
You
that
have
for
a
a long
child.
time. And it's going to be squishy and saggy for a long time. Now give me the syrup, please. Thank you. Babe hides the syrup from the camera.
Are you gonna put these ones back?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the look of this thing. I mean, the charge handle it's definitely got a look to it. I like how it's got I like the bolt release. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna flip this boy around for you.
Oh.
The mag release. Oh, yeah. I like how it matches the bolt.
Oh.
The MB bolt release is super handy. Yeah, I got one on my whole lower's ambidextrous on my 300 blackout. I decided not to get one for this guy. I don't know. I just don't see a practical use. I mean, it's nice, but you got to break your grip to be able to use it. I guess the Difrico pistol grip probably mitigate that a considerable amount because of the vertical versus the slanted. I don't know. I guess the bad lever is also an option for that. Thing to do to turn a gun around these. I honestly, at this point, it's like, I mean, as far as they know, the dang thing's airsoft. You know, they can't. You're not allowed to touch airsoft guns on live stream. The bad lever makes me cringe. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. That's why I opted to get the ambi lower instead. You'd probably never catch me putting one of them on my rifle. I hate the bad lever. It's not the greatest. I don't have one. My brother-in-law got one, and I was like, ew. Why don't you just get an ambi lower? I don't know. He refuses to buy a new gun. He's got like a 55,000 round PSA that's like, it's got a good barrel on it, but it's like it's like completely clapped out at this point. And he keeps putting parts on it. I'm like, bro, just rebuild the thing, get a better rifle, man. All the money you're putting into it, dude. There's a reason that it is a $400 rifle to start with, you know. He refuses because he doesn't want to wait on parts. I'm like, bro, it like you might not be able to buy a $10,000 rifle like out of the gate, you know, but build it part by part, bro. It's really not that. It takes a little bit of time, but it's worth doing, dude. It's worth the effort, you know, because you have. I mean, the quality of the product you have after it's all said and done is worth your life. In a lot, in worst case scenario, it's worth putting your money into. All right, I guess Razer HD Gen 3 MOA 1 to 10 first focal plane. That's our guy. Yes, sir. Yeah, PSA's gotten way better in the last. Dude, I'm telling you, his rifle is like probably 15 years old. Like it's it's an old gal. Yeah, it's fancy. It's annoying. It definitely is annoying doing that. It took me over a year to assemble my 300 blackout, but it's worth it. It's worth it in the end if you can't afford to just buy all the parts right out of the gate.
Stop.
What's up, twin? We're looking for a scope for the. Oh, we settled on a scope already for the community 308 build. We're getting the Razer Vortex Razer Gen 3 HD 1 to 10 MOA FFP LPVO. What a title. What a title. Now we're looking at suppressors for it. Trying to figure out what I can get that'll extend the barrel slightly so that I can get a suppressor on there without having to change the handguard out. get a PSA, strip lower, and build them up with Gucci stuff. Get a hush puppy on my 522. Yeah, I'm about to buy either a dual lock PSR 7 from Griffin Armament or a 30 SDK or a PRC 300 from Griffin Armament. It's that 625 nickel, 625X. When you max out the starter weapon, when you're talking ambidextrous, though, man, does PSA even have an ambidextrous offering? Like, I got my ambi lower. You can do it? I got my ambi lower from Psycho. You can see the little lever right there. I don't need ambi. I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed too. Got that old third position. Left-handed people are wrong-handed. Yeah, I'm just saying, I mean, to be able to drop your bolt with your pointer finger is definitely a perk for sure. Without having to buy. Maybe safety is annoying. Oh, that's a must for me. I like ambidextrous controls, man. It's just a thing. It's the thing for me. I can't do the one-sided. I only got the ambi safety because that's what it came with. I didn't like. Let me see what happened.
What's wrong?
You okay? I don't care much for the ambi safety. It's not that. It's the bolt release that I really like. It just takes forever. Yeah. Yeah. When I see the mag, my thumb's right there, though. Yeah, what if your thumb's off, though? What if you don't have a thumb anymore? What if it's just gone? Or broken? It's got an ambi bolt catch and release on it. It's got the mag release and then the bolt release. I'll show you real quick. But yeah, you're right. When you're running a mag in there, your thumb is right there. That's like if you're doing a proper reload, your thumb should be right there. Like many have said before, the gun was designed by a genius and it was built right the first time. Obviously, the little add ons and tidbits here and there are either very hindering or very good for the platform. And in most cases, they're hindering the actual functionality of the platform. When you stick a mag in, should be about midway up the mag, and your thumb should be right there ready to hit that release. No more thumb. Didn't think about that. No. You ain't gonna be speedy reloading with no thumb on the hand. I can't even barely grab a mag without a thumb. Mostly severed. Ambi's only annoying until you need it. Well, and like you guys said, it's mainly made for left-handed shooters. Not like a convenience thing. I mean, people use it for a convenience thing, but it's like mainly used for people that are wrong-handed.
I'm hot.
Oh, we're not having the hats.
Circle. Cat circle. Sing circle. Sing a circle. Cat circle.
That's the other thing that is really nice. You can pull that charge handle back and flip that boy up.
Cat circle it.
Which I've done quite a few times. Now that you mention that, it's like one of the most used aspects of it right there for me. What?
This.
What?
Over there.
Over there?
Ding ding. Ding ding.
I don't know what that is.
Catch your mom.
Anybody? Any guesses? You say that, but my precious little darling bee is left-handed. Just saying. Just saying.
What's this? What's this?
How's your finger? Is it better?
It's bad.
Us ambidextrous people are weirder. Drink, maybe? There's no drink over there.
I think
Hmm?
you say.
You can't have my mouse. So is my wife and son. I'll let her know what you said, Dave. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Shut your mouth when you talk.
I'll take that. She clicked on the GP7. Every time I scroll, she hits the button and it sends me back down to the bottom of the page. What do you think you're doing? Huh? Gooseberry.
Huh?
What are you doing?
About covers. About three covers.
Colors. The way she says colors, bro.
Green, red, colors. See colors. Oh, my colors.
Can you get Daddy a Waller? Okay, never mind. Jeez. My bad, dude.
I mean, don't look so mad about it, you know?
Ruined her night, bro.
Yeah.
Ruben, your knife.
Oh,
Ooh, you need to settle down. Ooh, you need to, why you do that? I'm trying to type.
one time.
Yeah, try and type. Dak yaks, dude. I think I might have just found our solution here, dude. Check me out. Let's see what it looks like mounted. Of course, they don't have a picture. That looks like that would slip right on in there, brother. Honeybee.
Connect. And time.
Connect.
Did you see what Dave just had? We need to talk. Weird is such an aggressive word. It's like, oh, is it? It's really interesting coming from you, Dave. Here, Beauty, give this to Daddy.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Do you need some water?
Are you thirsty? You want some water?
Will you get down from there? You're not allowed on the chair.
I was gonna say we're not doing a skateboard either. I'm gonna pay a bill. I can't access on my phone.
It was a typo. It was a misinput.
Now you sound like copy.
It was a misinput. Taper mount.
You about ready for a shower? No? You just want to be a dirt ball for the rest of your life?
Let's see here.
Honey.
Colin.
Mm-hmm.
Over there.
As soon as I pay this bill, we're getting in the shower.
Oh, God is bigger than the boogeyman.
Oh, no.
Love your name, your Yum your
Starts out so
name.
strong too and loses steam by the time she gets to name yet. What is this? I don't want that.
Going to
Capital One's like,
McDonald's.
we have deals for you. Like, I don't care.
We just ate, brother. Appreciate it though, man. I haven't had any kid meat in a while.
Kidney. She just got a Happy Meal the other day. I couldn't make myself eat it. Don't worry.
Somebody get the kid a Happy Meal.
Yeah, whatever, Dave. You know, left-handed people are weird. That's what you said. That's you. It was a typo. I misspoke. Displace anger, childhood trauma. Somebody hurt him with a left-handed self.
Do flip. Who's that woman behind you? Where's your son?
I'm now a Calvinist, and that was all predetermined. Word.
You ever tried Ancestral Supplements brand beef tallow or beef kidney and stuff. No, but it sounds beef tallow is obviously like. Hey, 1.4 inches. You say there are brake adapter, and does that? Let me see here.
Griffin Armament. You like them?
Yeah, well, they give me amazing discounts for stuff
Drip.
and drip. Actually, you know what? I don't have any Griffin Armament drip, and that's like really annoying.
I thought I saw one on the computer over here.
Is there? It would be a Griffin. Finally got some drip from cheapo Wilson Combat. The drip stack is building, boys.
That's all the excuses I could immediately think of. I don't want you sitting in that chair.
0.93 at the unit. So that's from the point that it threads on, right? It'll effectively put the threads. I believe so. Let me double check because, Wilson Combat. It's 5/8 by 24, Dave. Or Rich, sorry. 5/8 by 24. Yeah, Rodney got it. What are you doing, honeybee?
I just do not know. I think she crushed my water bottle.
The easy brake adapter.
Get pregnant in July or August. Like, whatever, dude. I'm not having a good time.
That is what? The easy lock barrel adapter.
That's disgusting. Every time it rains in Harrisburg, raw sewage goes into the Susquehanna River.
Ew.
It's disgusting.
Ew. City folk.
So gross.
City folk.
Stop it.
Okay, yeah, that's not the one I'm looking at.
And people are like, let's go swimming. Let's not do that.
Taper mount faces with all Griffin armament, taper mount silencers, as well as hub suppressors outfitted with the Plan A taper mount hub adapter. So interfaces with all taper mount silencers. Okay, let me see here then. Look for a taper mount silencer. Please tell me the PRC 300 is a taper mount. Direct thread hub, long taper mount, direct thread hub adapter, dual lock hub. I wanted the dual lock really bad.
Yeah. Yeah. The town next to us couldn't find a fluoride distributor for their water supplies, so they stopped putting it in there. And it's like, I know. Like, people are gonna get tons of cavities because of this. Like, that seems like a way bigger issue than just putting fluoride in the water.
The taper mount, yeah, that's.
Boy,
Is there a dog?
because he boy.
Oh my god. You ready to get in the shower? It's like I lift her up and she's like, I'm good. I don't actually want to sit with you.
Worst thing in your tap water too, even out of my well. Well, that's true. I guess your pipes, your plumbing, depending on the condition of your plumbing.
Must be a dog in a show. Yeah, I mean, unless we got some kind of filtration system, well, then it's probably pretty gross.
Well, we drink bottled water. Not to say that that's any better.
Mine is purified at least.
I don't drink out of the friggin' tap. I do shower in it though,
Wash our dishes
and wash the dishes.
our bowls. Like I said, if we got some kind of filtration system going with the UV light or
I mean, if you want to talk stuff in the water, let's talk 3 Mile Island. You know,
yeah.
you'll find a two-headed catfish down there real quick. That's right up the road from us.
Well, it's not that close. You make it sound like it's down the street.
Might as well be. Nuclear meltdown doesn't have much boundaries.
No, but that's up with the sewage water we were just talking about.
So they got radioactive catfish, radioactive sewage water in Harrisburg right now. Dark waters. Watch the movie Dark Waters. Okay. Yucky. 3 Mile Island is opening back up. I heard about that. I heard about that. So it says it'll fit with the Plan A taper mount. I wonder if that includes the Plan A long taper mount. What is this thing doing, bro? Reactor 3. Mark Ruffalo. What a liberal jackwagon that dude is. But I believe he is a good actor, though. I'll give him that. So just stay acting, bro. Shut up with your political nonsense. Nobody wants to hear it from you. Just go live in your $30 million mansion in the hills of California and shut up, dude. How's y'all's Monday? Fantastic. How's your Monday, bro? How's work been? We're about to buy a silencer instead of an optic. We already know what optic we're buying. I can get the silencer for cheaper. Did you see the build yet, Smith? He's a tool, but that movie made me cry. Yeah, dude, it's like, dude, you're such a great actor. Like, just shut your mouth. Just sit there and act, bro. Read your script for your $11 million payout, and let us enjoy the movie without hearing your political pandering. What do you think, Smith? What do you think, bro? I want to hear your opinion. I want to read your opinion.
Hi. Doggy. Oh, it's so cute. She's got herself all tucked in on the couch.
I don't have the handguard properly installed yet. It's just sitting on there, but
Did you come at dinner?
Bill is looking sick. Love to hear it, bro. Your opinion matters because your name's going on it. I'm kidding. Whatever you said for me to engrave on it in your behalf is going on there.
We should have kept better track of that.
Didn't you write it down?
Was I supposed to?
You did. You said you did.
I don't remember that.
I got the people. I have it written down. I got it. I got it written down. Looks better. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Wound up with an allergy, cold in my throat, raw, hurts to breathe and talk. Work was long and boring because I drive a water truck and it was raining today. Well, I will be praying for you, my man. Maker's Mark, which is a profile picture. I got it. I think I told her that she was supposed to write it down when actually I wrote it down.
You gotta just stop telling me to do stuff at this point. I'm no good.
Disregard my horrible handwriting.
It used to be like I'm no good past 6 p.m. I'm just no good past when I wake up. I wake up, I pack your lunch. I can't handle any requests beyond that. My body just feels like it's shutting down.
Oh, there is a circle around it. Well, I'm not going to do the circle around it right now because it would encompass the other writing, but I got you. I was like, man, I thought I did it the right way. I didn't see the circle inside of the circle. Sound like someone needs a coffee. She can't have coffee. She's not allowed right now. She's only allowed so many sugars per day. She's already had a coffee. I don't know how that goes for her, but looks like taper mount plan A fits most cans from Griffin. Taper mount B. It's just a long adapter. It looks like the taper mount plan A fits my. Okay. I didn't know because it says it. Well, it says um that the muzzle brake you just sent me. It says this taper mount interfaces with all Griffin taper mount suppressors as well as hub suppressors outfitted with Griffin Plan A taper mount hub adapter. But I have a Plan A taper mount hub adapter, but it says long taper mount hub adapter. So I was wondering if that might conflict it, but I don't think it will. I think it should be fine. I think it'll be just fine. And that's something that I can absolutely modify that to fit inside of that handguard. At 1.5 inches at overall diameter, those little fins, like I'm no gunsmith, but I can definitely take those down a little bit if I need to fit them inside of the handguard. My sugar intake is extremely high right now because I'm eating raw honey and milk chocolate soothe my throat. Yeah, raw honey is like, dude, it's so good for that, man. Last time I was sick, I had kind of the same thing. It was like literally just in my nasal passage and in the back of my throat, dude. It was like razor blades for like 2 days, man. It was so miserable. It'll get her out past the handguard to allow the can to go on. Okay, perfect. So now let's look into what suppressor we're gonna pick first. I know I said scope today. We already decided on the scope, so that's gonna be that regardless. But guess what's gonna take longer to get here because it's gonna be the suppressor. Do we want, and I've narrowed it down to a couple of optionos here. We're either going to get, and now I have to make sure that this is plan A adaptable. Is the dual lock PSR 7. How sickening, bro. This AI is, oh man, how absolutely need that first. Yeah, I'm with it. If you knew what kind of BS I shoved into my body. Just treat your body like a temple, brother. No, I'm just kidding. I have zero room to talk. Literally none. None whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get a soda as we speak. 32-ounce coffee in the morning, monster rehabs throughout the afternoon. I recently stopped drinking Red Bull because of their commercial that was like, it was literally Satan, right? Drinking a Red Bull and he gets wings and goes to start flying up and says something about, oh, I can't go up there. I was like, yep, that's it for me on Red Bull. No more Red Bull for me. And then obviously Monster, I can't get behind that. I cannot get behind Unleash the Beast. Like it's the symbolism is just through the roof with those drinks. So I've recently cut out most energy drinks from my life, with the slight exception of coffee. I used to drink. They got the new monsters. I guess they're not new really, but they're what's it called? They were so good, bro. It was the blue one with like the matte black can. It tasted like it was blue raspberry. Oh, so freaking good, dude. They were so good. And then obviously the watermelon Red Bulls, the peach Red Bulls were goated. Um, the strawberry apricot or apricot, whatever you want to call it, and then there's a couple more, dude. I was a Red Bull fanatic for a while. I used to eat McDonald's every single day, without fail, every single day. McDonald's and about 6 Mountain Dews a day, and maybe a water.
Maybe a water. It was nuts.
It's disgusting, dude. Now I drink mainly water.
And a couple of coffees.
Couple of coffees, yeah. 2 to 5 coffees a day.
And a Sprite.
And a Sprite if I'm feeling spicy.
Something carbonated.
Something spicy. Me and Honey are sharing a spicy.
He's not allowed to have him alone anymore.
Not allowed to have him alone anymore.
You started that. You didn't have to give it to her, and you were like, "Oh, you want it spicy?" And now she loves them.
I used to slam pre-workout throughout the day.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, I don't mind. I don't have trouble really cutting them. It's not like I was addicted to them or anything. Like they're not. It's not the end of the world.
Super girly energy drinks like Bloom and Alani have 200 milligrams of caffeine.
It literally took me that much time to see that commercial and think to myself, okay, I'm done drinking those.
Well, it was funny. I brought up the commercial. I was like, they had a weird commercial the other day. And then it came on. I was like, see?
You want to crap on my God? I ain't going to support you.
And it's like the whole premise was even, Red Bull gets even Satan wings to get into heaven. Like, hold on.
No, it doesn't.
Hold on. No. First of all, he has wings, probably, because he's a fallen angel.
Second of all,
he
lost that position when he thought, oh, I can beat God.
Yeah,
No.
Just a weird and then the next commercial that came on for them was even weirder. It was about 2 dogs getting ready to start, doing stuff. It was just weird. Just a weird premise.
If you want to talk about symbolism and everything, well then, I mean, don't support it, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't support as much of it as humanly possible. And anytime I notice it or see it within my life,
it was extra coincidental.
Gets cut out.
Because I was like thinking to myself one day, oh, I don't feel convicted for drinking Red Bull. God was like, oh, that's really interesting. You
check this commercial out. The conversation went, I don't find any kind of symbolism at all in Red Bull, and I don't feel convicted for drinking it because it doesn't idolize or symbolize anything satanic or anti-God. And boom, the commercial with Satan comes right. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Within 30 seconds, the Satan commercial came onto our TV about Red Bull.
We were like, all right.
Now, I know you guys all know that the creator.
It felt intentional. It did.
You know what I'm saying?
It felt.
There's no such thing as a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Sprite.
And you know what? It was extra intentional just because of what I just said, that was a private thought that I then shared with you later.
Sprite may do it more subtly to the point where I haven't noticed it or been convicted for doing it yet. But I'll tell you right now, the commercial with Satan getting into heaven was enough for me to not want Red Bull.
He'll make it so that you don't want it anymore.
To a degree. The level of conviction you get is the kicker.
Well, I'm not saying, if you drink it, you're awful. I don't care. That just seemed that it was something that he wanted me to stop doing. Personally, which is fine. I was spending way too much money on Red Bull anyway.
And it's horrible. It's horrendous for your body. It's horrendous for you. Terrible for your heart. Terrible for your body. taurine is not good for you. Like I said, it's all about the conviction, man. It's all about the conviction. It's all about obedience. If you feel called in your spirit to do something by God and you listen to that, he'll get louder. And the louder he gets, the more obedience you give him, the closer you can get, you know? If you want to talk about it, beyond the stuff, the single ingredient holy meals that and sources of nutrition he gave us are all perverted and enriched with symbolism down. I mean, everything, like you said, everything. God didn't make peaches so that peach Red Bull could be the outcome of it. He made peaches so that we can eat peaches because they're amazing for you and they're a great source of whatever they're a source
Oh,
of.
there's tons of
You know what I'm saying? Strawberries, honey, um, raw meat. You cook the meat, you season it a little bit with natural stuff from the ground, non-refined, like
pepper and herbs.
salt, pepper, and herbs.
If you do a biblical diet, your body will probably feel insanely good.
Light years better,
Like
water,
homemade bread,
not
water,
sugar, soda, and carbonated
vegetables,
dyes and garbage.
yogurts, cheeses. It's like I saw a girl that was doing that right before I got diagnosed with gestational diabetes, which, by the way, the recommended diet that you have with gestational diabetes is more of a biblical diet: meats, cheeses, yogurt, fruit, vegetables, whole real food that doesn't send your blood sugar.
Jesus was a huge fan of bread.
Loved it.
He loved bread.
Loved it. Super good stuff. People were crapping on her for doing chicken salad. She's like, but hold on. So it's chicken, mayonnaise. Do you want to know what mayonnaise is made out of? Olive oil. Huge fan of olive oil, wasn't he?
You put it on
olive oil with lemon juice and egg yolks.
It's all about what God's telling you. Everybody's journey's different too,
Mm-hmm. Everybody's in different spots.
Everybody's in a different place in their relationship and in their journey with God. And I don't look at anybody any less than my specific relationship or journey because you do anything. I'm not saying I don't sin at all. I'm regardless of me cutting out Red Bull because I feel called to do it.
Oh, that was intentional. He was like, "Oh, you don't feel convicted? Oh, that's interesting. Why don't we lay that on for you?"
Like I said, it's that whole thing right there was just like the lack of. It was, dude. It couldn't have been a better timing. Like, I mean, God, talk about God timing, bro. Like, we're talking about it, and he's like, "Check this out." Boom.
That's what I'm saying. I saw the commercial on my own and brought it up to you at a later time because I saw the commercial after I had that thought, and then you happened to be home and it came on very shortly after I told you about it. I was like, "See, it's weird. It was a weird commercial." I will though. However, once I have this baby, take a nice iced latte.
Iced latte.
Those are good.
See, and that's another thing I had recently felt called to stop doing was drinking coffee. And I failed miserably. And I still, it's on the back burner for me. And obviously I'm failing for obedience right there. I fall short.
I think honestly,
I felt like my coffee routine was ritualistic.
You don't think about it.
And it's every day. Don't talk to me without my coffee. I can't function properly without my coffee. I'm not happy in the mornings without my coffee.
I also think it had a lot to do with the place that we were going to get our coffee as well.
That's another thing. We were going to a place called Ghouls and Grinds for our coffee, and it's a Halloween themed coffee shop. And man, when you go in there, it's just like this. I don't belong here, bro. I don't belong.
I always felt weird in there, like a really heavy environment. And especially the last few times I pulled in, I felt like I needed to leave. I don't know what it is. And somebody said to me, it was the nurse that was doing my glucose test. She was like, "Man, I don't know what they put in those coffees." I'm like,
Witchcraft.
Yeah, and that's another thing is a ton of feminine hygiene products and like women's body washes and lotion. It's rooted in witchcraft. And they'll put it on the bottles. Like the Honey Pot brand.
I'm not kidding you. I got an email twice now. 2 different times this person has reached out to me for a paid collaboration.
And just something's not right about it.
Well, I went to check it out because I thought it was a holistic herbs and spices place. This woman's talking about magic.
Oh.
And
No, we don't do that.
I just thought to myself, ha ha ha, nice try, Satan. Let me see here.
Yeah, I'm not in it for money like that. Reached out twice. That's crazy.
I might have deleted it.
You probably did. Well, and you got to be really mindful of like their wording and stuff. Like I was saying about the brand, the Honey Pot, they do a lot of feminine hygiene stuff, and it's like you will not realize it. Like you look at it, it's a little bit more of an expensive holistic brand. And then you read the back of the bottle and she starts talking about how the idea for this product came to her in a dream from her ancestor.
It says, "Hi there, name redacted from Anima Mundi. We work with simple plant-based formulas, often used by people as a part of their daily routine. They're made to be broadly approachable. Wanted to ask something if you'd be whether open to exploring integration that fits your usual format. One option is taking a look at the small selection of products. Optional for direct integration without testing works as well. If you feel that would be easier, let me know what you typically charge for a short integration."
And that you read that and you're like, oh, it's just like holistic health stuff.
So I
Okay.
looked up Anima Mundi. Anima Mundi Herbals, and it's legit. It's animamundiherbals.com is her email address. And I'm reading through it. I'm like, okay, here we go. It's just some like herbs and stuff. It doesn't really fit my narrative or my niche.
Why our magic is different.
And I scrolled on to this part. It says why our magic is different. And I was just like, hold up, bro. Magic? And then I kept scrolling. It's just cosmic currents, medical astrology, and herbs talking about.
Oh, no. Yeah, we don't do that.
Medical astrology really threw me off too. It was just like, okay, no, I follow Jesus Christ, and I doubt that you haven't gone one conversation with him involved in it without attacking somebody or him personally.
Or just disagreeing with what he said and putting your own spin on it, because that's what they, you know, lots and lots of witches are not only believers, but they're in the church. And they just think that since they don't have bad intentions, they're not doing anything wrong.
Well, and I would believe that the demonic billionaires that own the Pepsi brand or whatever, millionaire, multimillionaires, they probably 100% indulge. Like that's, I mean, the name Sprite doesn't just come from pine needles and sugar and water because that's how you make Sprite, and with a little bit of lemon. But I bet those guys knew what that meant, and I bet that's exactly what their thought process behind naming that soda was. You know, same with the guys that created Monster Energy. Like it might not have started that way, but that being said, you know, that's that it goes into the whole fine wine and good spirits. That's the spirit, you know. That's exactly the same premise right there. There again, too, it's obedience, man. I'm protected by the one true God and creator of the universe. And ain't no demon gonna touch me.
I had a dream recently, a few weeks ago, that somebody was performing witchcraft on me, and I rebuked it in my dream and then woke up.
I've done that too. I've done that kind of stuff too. Like I've had some pretty gnarly dreams, bro, about that kind of stuff. I had a dream where I was chasing a physical embodied black, I mean burnt to a char with bright red eyes demon running around in a close personal friend's house, chasing it around with the Bible, and it wouldn't leave because this person allows it in their house. They don't follow Christ and they don't know Jesus Christ. So this demon, as I'm there trying to rebuke it, I'm pointing it out to them. I'm showing them this demon running around their house. And I'm rebuking it with the Bible, with the authority of Christ, but it doesn't have to leave the premises. It runs and flees from me as I'm there, but not from the house. So I brought everybody outside in the dream. This all happened in a dream. And I told him, I said, look, this thing is in there. I pointed it out. I said, do you see it right there? They were all like, yeah, yeah, we see it, man. And I was like, all right, so let's do something about it. So we all went back in and I started rebuking it again, and it just wouldn't leave. I thought to myself, these people are letting it in here. And I left the house and woke up by myself. Left the house by myself and woke up. And it really made me think, about this person. Recently, God has called me to separate from that person, and I had been feeling it on my heart, um, that I left them high and dry, and I felt bad. I felt like I was being. This person has told me recently that I'm on a spiritual high horse for separating from them. When in all honesty, it was my discernment in the Holy Spirit leading me to protect my family, my daughter, and the sanctity of our relationship with the Creator through separation. I'll tell you right now, man, your blood isn't your family. They're your blood. A bloodline is a bloodline. That doesn't mean that they're your family. My spiritual family, my brothers and sisters in the blood of the lamb, that's my family. That's the people I'm going to be spending eternity with. And I know that might hurt a lot of people to hear that, but I'm not going to be more excited to be cheered on the way to hell than booed on my ascension. Oh, dude, same, same. I've had sleep paralysis up until I just got chills thinking about it, man. Like actual chills on my body. in this house it's happened. I had it for a long time, like regularly tormented by this thing, whatever it was. And I remember the last time it happened, I had just freshly been baptized. I had just freshly found Jesus Christ to be my Lord and Savior. And I remember fully awake, couldn't move, sleep paralysis. I'm not sure everybody might not know what it feels like, but you wake up, you can't move, but you're there and you're awake and you can see. And typically, you'll find yourself looking at a very tall, dark figure that is either slowly or quickly approaching you. And it petrifying. It's one of the most scary things that I've personally have ever been through, and I've almost died dozens of times. Like I've almost died, I've almost drowned, I've gotten so close to wrecking my motorcycle at 120 miles an hour that you'd think that I would never ride the thing again. I've almost been shot. I've been shot at.
Now that you bring up sleep paralysis,
I
it's like
couldn't move my lips. I couldn't move my jaw. That's how paralyzed I was. I could only blink.
it happened to me
And
one time.
I remember saying, I got most of the word Jesus out very ever so slightly and lightly. And then by the time I got the R out in Christ, boom. The rest of it came out. I said, I didn't say I rebuke you. I didn't say get out of here. I couldn't say any of that. I said Jesus Christ. Gone. It was gone. I was able to move. It was gone. The feeling was gone. Immediately disappeared.
This was like way before your thing. This was like honestly around the time that we got engaged. I was frozen in bed, and I didn't open my eyes because I knew what was happening. I heard something fling open that door that is now to Aria's bedroom. Fling, and you know how that door sounds. I heard it, and I heard really hard, thick coming towards our door. And I couldn't move, but I heard it coming. This was when you first started carrying. And I tried to lift my arm up because it wouldn't move. And by the time that I was able to lift it up and tap you, I woke you up. You were like, what? What? It was gone. It was the only time it ever happened to me. But this was like way before our journey. Like, I was around the time that we started doing Bible study at our house.
It knew. It knew. That whatever that thing was, it knew. It knew. 100%. They're horrifying, bro. They are horrifying. They're terrifying. And don't get it messed up, dude. None of us, not a single one of us, in all of our strength and all of our capability as grown men, strong, strapping young lads, am I right? We don't stand a chance, bro. We don't stand a chance to a demon. But when you're walking with that light and you're walking with the Father and you got Jesus Christ standing behind you, that's when that demon is petrified. And they know when you're walking with the authority of the Father. They know when you're walking with the authority of Jesus Christ because they run away. They run away horrified. I had a dream one time we were stuck in this town. It was like, dude, it was like I have never seen Silent Hill, right? Never seen that movie. And I put into AI my dream, and the movie Silent Hill came up. So that's why I reference this. We were trapped in this little town. It was me, coincidentally, in this same person that was in my aforementioned dream when we were in his house and I was rebuking the demon. and there was this big, I mean, it was like a stag, right? It was a stag, but it was, bro, it was massive stag. And it had these, it wasn't antlers, bro. They were like horns, dog. Big red eyes. And the same thing, man. But it was chasing me. It was chasing me and my buddy couldn't see it. But I could. I saw it and I told him, I said, "Man, brother, this thing it's on us. We got to go like right now." And he would not leave. And I refused to leave without him. And it ended up chasing me. It left him and chased me um, to this hotel where we were staying in this little town. And I remember getting into the hotel room and grabbing my Bible. And again, I didn't even say rebuke you in the name of Christ. I didn't say get out. I didn't say any of that. I simply said Jesus Christ. And right before it could get to the doorway and come around the corner into the room, and it stopped dead in its tracks outside of the doorway. Couldn't come in. Could not come in. And then I woke up. I woke up. You want to talk about a war, man? These things want your soul. These things want they want you. But when you're walking with the power of Jesus, man, dude, they can't even get within the confines. We anointed our house. I mean, man, you know what I'm saying? Like he has got us so protected against these things, dude. It's me, my wife, and my daughter inside a bubble of light with Christ standing outside of that bubble and a million demons around this bubble trying to get in. They can't even touch it, bro. They can't even touch it. Or when you say Jesus and nothing comes out in a dream, bro, we were just talking about that. You you say it, but it's so subtle and slight, like it doesn't even come out. It doesn't even form itself into a word. And then you get most of the way through Christ, and then you can speak again. You can move again. You can talk again. You can control yourself again. You're no longer paralyzed, bro. It's, you know, when you're on the path of light and they jump on it. Yeah, if your faith isn't being tested, man, you're in compliance and they leave you alone. And that's like the whole premise behind the that stag. That, I mean, it was antimatter black, dude. It wasn't black, it was a shadow, like a thick embodiment of a shadow walking around. But it was a massive, like elk sized stag, dude. It left him alone. It chased me down. It chased me down. And this was a little while before I had that other dream where I was in this dude's house and I was chasing the demon down to try to protect my buddy. I mean, I was running this thing around the house like it was almost comical. It was scared. It was running away everywhere I would go with the Bible and with the authority of God. It would run away, bro. It would run away from me. But it wouldn't leave the house. It would not leave the house. I'm gonna go say goodnight to my daughter real quick. I'll be right back. You want to talk about spiritual warfare, though, man? That dream, those sleep paralysis dreams, bro, petrifying. We're not running, baby. We say goodnight.
Good night, buddy.
Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, buddy.
Say God bless.
God bless.
Say sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Love.
Running.
I'm gonna run.
said.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna chase her down real quick. 1 second.
She needs her dad to chase her back to her bed. I don't know. It's all part of the experience, I guess.
Yeah, Satan wants us. It's too damn bad. He can't have us. He cannot have us. He can't have us, boys, no matter how bad he wants it. Oh, he wants it bad, dude. He wants us bad. No, sir. No, sir. Psych, you got it messed up. Yeah, that stuff's terrifying, man. It really is. Even when you know that you're safe, if it still tries to attack you, it's like there's like I haven't been in that scenario in quite some time. It's been quite a while for me. Being in a feeling of helplessness, because like I said, the last time I had one of those dreams, I was literally chasing this thing around, like from room to room. Like I would rebuke it, it would disappear, and then I would see it like poke its head around the corner of a threshold to another room, and I would catch its eye and be like, "There it is! I'm running it down again." And I would run that thing down. I would run it down. I would be shouting at it, It would run away again. My brother did not. So now we know who it was. um, nobody cared. Nobody cared. It was leaving them alone. They invited it in. They wanted it to live there. They didn't care. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to build a relationship with Jesus Christ. I saw an analogy the other week. It was a guy. It's like, all right, Jesus, I'll follow you. And so he picked up the cross, right? Threw it on his shoulder. Started walking this cross. And he came to a little obstacle with the cross on his shoulder. And it was way too heavy for him to drag over the obstacle. So he looks up at Jesus and says, "Hey man, this thing's just a little too heavy. You mind cutting like a little bit of it off so I can get over this obstacle?" So Jesus cut some of it down for him, and so he kept on trucking with the shortened cross now. Kept on going, came to an even bigger obstacle. Same thing, man. This thing's way too heavy to drag over this. Can you cut a little bit more of it off? So he cut a little bit more of it off, and kept on trucking, got over the obstacle. This happened like 3 or 4 times again, and then he came to an obstacle that was a gap. It wasn't a bump; it was a gap, and another follower of Christ, carrying dragging his cross, came along, and he laid his cross over the gap and walked across it. And this dude couldn't do that because his cross was too short. Moral of the story is everybody wants the reward, but nobody wants the climb. Everybody wants what you have, but nobody's willing to do what you can do or are willing to do for Jesus Christ. What's up, John?
Everybody wants the blessings that comes with
Everybody
faithful
wants the
Christian, right? Like if you're faithful and you're obedient and you're putting in the work and you're denying your flesh, you receive a certain amount of blessing that's completely indescribable from anything other than God. And people look at that and they want that. They want it bad, but they don't understand what you gotta do to get there.
They want what you have, but they won't do what you did to get it.
Of refinement that it takes to get to the place to receive that blessing is incredibly difficult, and not a lot of people can handle it without trying to intervene and do things their way, and not listening to the lesson that God's trying to teach them. It's just in another video on the topic they're speaking on. That's crazy. Seems that God has something for you there.
God's trying to say something to you, John.
He's moving you from one video to the next.
Ain't no such thing as coincidences,
We
brother.
were talking about that earlier as well. Yeah, the stuff that we had to go through in the closing season of our life was incredibly difficult. And it was nothing other than God's doing to refine you. It's your pruning season. It's like it doesn't feel good. Anybody that's been through one of those knows that it doesn't feel good. Your pruning season sucks. It's really difficult mentally. And the extra challenge that I had this time going through it, I was pregnant. So that makes it extra difficult because you're extra emotional on top of the hardship. But if you want to learn some patience, boy, is that a good way to do it. I had tons of problems being a controlling person up until this past pruning season. I just like to be involved in all the decision making. I like to know the who, what, when, where, why, how. And God was like, no, no more of that.
Alrighty.
Those are the times.
We got our fourth suppressor on the way.
All right. Well, at least nobody voted for freaking police improvements. That's good. It's like, come on, dude.
I know what times we were in. That's right, bro. We are in the end. We are in the end times.
I was about to start playing, and then I thought, yep. And then you're immediately going to get beat up by the rival gang. Like, never mind. I'm good.
I'll give it to you in droves. Yep. Oh, you want patience?
Yeah.
Here's a half a dozen semi trucks that are gonna cut you off on the way to work.
For example, yesterday, I said to him, I was like, I feel like I haven't been super patient with my daughter. And I feel really bad.
Well, so do I, Smith.
And it's like, this morning, so I was making my coffee. And it felt like I was stirring the coffee in a glass cup, and it felt like the side of the cup was moving when I was stirring. I was like, that doesn't feel right. So then I grab his cup and I stir, and I'm like, yeah, his isn't doing that. So I turn it to the side, and it's got a circle-sized hole in it. and I dump the coffee out and the piece of glass pops out. I was like, okay. So I also got this new coffee syrup because I can't have regular sugar. And I'm almost out of the other stuff that I was using. And I went to drink my coffee and it tasted like I put 3 shots of alcohol in there. It was terrible.
2 shots of vodka.
Oh, it was horrendous. It was so bad. I almost gagged it out. It's like, all right, you know. Then I couldn't do anything for the rest of the day because my hips they're just hurting. They're hurting. And I don't love the patience lessons, but they teach you stuff.
They certainly
That's for
do.
certain.
Exactly. I couldn't have said that better myself, Rod. The fact that you know and feel that it's wrong,
Struggle for you is
and the
good.
fact that your soul is struggling with it means that your soul is putting up that fight, brother.
That means that you're feeling the conviction, which means the Holy Spirit is still convicting you, and that is a good thing.
A lot of people can't handle conviction, man.
They'll grieve the Holy Spirit to the point where it stops. It stops convicting you. I had somebody say to me one time that they no longer felt convicted for something that they were doing that they were feeling really strong conviction for. I was like, man, that's no good.
It was smoking weed.
It's no good. We ended up getting into an argument because of the way I presented it. I the way I said it is, do you think that maybe that's because Satan won? Oh, they got so mad at me, but it's the truth. He won that battle. You ain't gonna feel convicted for sin if you're in Satan's will. You grieve the Holy Spirit to the point where it ain't talking to you anymore. You know, you gotta open the door to the Holy Spirit. It's not gonna just come in.
Gotta let it in. You gotta want to change.
It's like a house guest. You know, it's not gonna come where it's not welcome.
It really is, Rich. Yeah.
Because the conviction doesn't always feel good.
The immediate when I've come to find out that when I immediately get offended and start to try to justify my own actions is when that's when it hits me and I'm like, okay, look at the way you're doing things right now. When you start changing the way that you look at your own life, that's when your life starts to change. When you stop thinking of yourself as that can't do nothing wrong, I'm always right no matter what.
I only did this because they did that.
I only did this, justifying sin because of somebody else, and it's okay because you're the one doing it and you're doing it for a reason and the reason is a good reason and that's this and that and whatever you got to tell yourself to justify it. That's when I look at myself and think, okay, wow, probably not, bro. You're probably just wrong.
I did the same thing, Rodney. I did the same thing. I had all these reasons. Oh, I have ADHD. It helps me. No, it don't.
I
No, it
got
doesn't.
back problems, I got constant pain, chronic pain, and I got disease in my back, this and that and the other thing, man. I work so long, I work so hard.
The way that God did it for me is I don't even remember what I was doing. Like I remember I guess I was just acting like a jagoff. And you started praying over me because you thought something was wrong. And while I was laying there with my eyes shut, after he took his hand off me, I got this vision of an open door being held open just by this hand. It was a creepy looking hand. I don't know how else to describe that. It was creepy looking, just to this blackness. And that's when I was like, oh, okay, so I'm holding the door open to some really dark stuff, all because I want to smoke a joint. I won't do it. I haven't done it since.
Pain and suffering is a blessing. It is a blessing. Refinement takes pressure. You can't get a diamond.
Talked about that in church.
Cannot get a diamond without the pressure, man.
Wait, what were we in? First Peter, I believe, where he was talking about how it's more precious than gold when you're under.
It's
pressure.
Peter. Yep, Second Peter.
Was it Second Peter?
Was it? I think it was the end of Second Peter or the beginning of First Peter. The value of the lesson in struggle is more valuable than all the gold in the earth. And I started recently praying to God in times of struggle, in times of trial, in times of tribulation. I started recently praying to him saying things like, "Help me to see, to open my eyes and to see and to learn what it is that you want me to learn in this particular season of my life, because I know that you're putting me through it for a reason.
It's not for nothing.
And I want to know what that is desperately within my soul. And I pray for the ability to see and to learn what it is that you're trying to teach me. Opportunity, not an obstacle."
And it's always what it was too. It's like you can look at it and be like, "Oh, I'm such a victim. Everything's so hard for me." I saw something.
Man, I used to be that person so
Philip
badly.
Anthony Mitchell, actually, funny enough, he comes up a lot for me. Lord, I've been at trial for so long. These people, they keep talking bad about me, and then he was making fun of the way that people will pray like that, and then said, got back on his feet and stood in his authority and prayed correctly. And it just stood out to me because I used to also be that person. I'm such a victim. This would only ever happen to me. Oh, poor me. Pity me.
Please pull me out of this.
Please pull me out of that.
It only happens to me. Nobody else has to deal with this the way I do. Everybody else's life is so much better than mine. Why is my life not that good and everybody else's is so great?
You know what he would have me read during that time? The Crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Oh, you're having a bad day? Oh. He literally took on one of the most brutal beatings that you've ever even heard of for you. Your bad day is not that bad. Get up. Get up. Wipe your tears. There's a lesson to be learned here. It's not that serious. I need that harsh correction, though. I do.
Yeah, and
it's not for everybody. Not everybody can handle that. Because he's saying it with love. Obviously, he's not saying that to condemn or accuse you. But there's a certain amount of, I guess, harshness that comes with trying to break the victimhood mentality. Not everybody can take it. Yeah, it helps at first until you're completely relying on it and you're putting yourself in debt for it, and
Jesus should be quieting those demons.
and
God is bigger than anxiety.
And depression. Trust me, I love that excuse myself. Oh, I get so anxious when I go out in public. Oh, I'm feeling so depressed today. And if you look at my medical records, it says that I have that. I don't claim that. over myself or my life. I'm not depressed. I'm blessed. I'm not anxious. I am blessed. I used to claim those things as part of my identity, and I don't anymore because there really is power, you know, in what you say and speak over yourself.
Now, don't take that the wrong way. Everybody's on their own journey.
I'm not saying depression's not real,
And I'm not saying anxiety isn't real.
because I've experienced both. But I don't have those things. Those things aren't me.
We as men and we as children, little baby children of the Most High, are aware how powerful He is, though. And if I could preach any cure or healing power to anybody for any reason, it would be Him. It would be Him. Not any kind of medication, not any kind of substance, nothing that I could say to you that would be some kind of miracle cure or power over any kind of illness or healing you would need in your life can even come close to what God has for you and the power that God has.
Well, and I'll tell you what, I've taken antidepressants, I've smoked, I've drank, I've done therapy, I've done all the worldly solutions, and none of them work.
Dave, at least I'm not in prison.
Yeah. None of those worldly solutions worked for me. Some people say therapy is really great. I never respected it. I never respected talking to a stranger about my problems so they could help me navigate through my feelings and why I feel that way. I know why I feel that way. I'm very self aware. That's not what I need help with. I was being tormented in my mind. You know what helps with that? Christ.
When
He
the
genuinely
the genuine submittance to the will of the Father is what will change everything for you.
Like I said, I've done every single worldly solution that you can for depression and anxiety and all the things. And I spent a lot of time again being tormented in my mind because of those things. And the only thing that was a real solid, actual, real life solution was Jesus. Smoking numbs it. You don't realize how much you just don't care about anything at all until you stop.
Yeah, there's a difference between numbing the pain and removing it entirely.
The same with antidepressants. I felt like a zombie when I was on Zoloft. Prozac made me irrationally angry. Nothing helped. Nothing that they did for me helped.
Lots of people I know still smoke. Lots of people I know still use it. Whatever excuse they got to use to be able to do it regularly. I mean, every single day. Every single day.
From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, there's not a moment that you're sober if you can help it. I've been there. I've done it.
Well, and they'll say they're not addicted.
Yeah. Okay.
In the
There's
same
not
breath, that's what I'm saying. That it, I know what it is, man. I know what it does. It doesn't like there's most guys I know that smoke it like that. It doesn't even get them high anymore.
that.
It doesn't even do nothing for them. They're just buying it and smoking it. No, I mean
Well, you smoke
non-stop,
it
bro.
all day long because it's not doing anything for you. Yeah, no, like I said, I know it's real. I've been there. I've felt it. I know what it's like to not be able to take care of yourself because you feel like garbage. To say that, to put it lightly, it's pretty close to how it feels.
Dude, I smoked.
If, like I said, the only reason I thought that the weed was helping is because it made me feel nothing at all.
Dude, it was. If I had a quarter pound, I'd smoke it in a week.
Yeah.
Like it ain't even. It ain't even. Whatever I had, I might be able to make it last a week.
Usually not.
But it would.
The more we bought, the more we smoked.
As hard as it is for me to admit, that's why I'm a dumbass. That's why I'm an idiot.
You're not.
I got a lot of the times, bro. Like when I have dyslexia, but I can't remember things like the next day, the next hour, 20 minutes later. I have trouble reading. Dude, they call it dope for a reason, man.
That's what I'm saying. It works for a small portion of time, and the feeling that you think you get from it working is it really just it's the band-aid on a bullet hole.
Everybody knows how that would work.
Yeah, buy an ounce and sell some to pay for my habit. Yeah. Uh-huh. That level of
Dude, I used to
putting
smoke.
yourself in debt.
I used to smoke like a quarter of wax a week. Quarter a week. It was a quarter of dabs in a week's time.
I would tell people that, they'd be like, "Oh wow." Like, yeah, I literally had to learn how to laugh and enjoy things again without it. How to eat
I couldn't eat for
properly
months, dude.
without
I
it.
haven't smoked in about a year now. And I'll never go back.
I'll never do it again.
Never go back, dude.
Uh,
It, I mean, it killed me, man. It destroyed me.
it ruined our life.
Destroyed my lungs. It destroyed my brain, dude. I used to be really smart, bro. I used to be a really educated
And
individual.
I don't want her to know what it is. I
No,
don't want her to be
that's
around it. I don't want her to know what it is. I don't want her to know what it smells like. I don't want her to be interested in it because we're interested in it, because that alone will put her in the position where she's going to try it.
and that's a lot of the reasons why we separated the way we did from as many people as we did for her. To
Every
have
time I
the
would say no, it was, "Oh, come on."
It was a lot, man. It was a paper. It was a what is that parchment paper chunk? I mean, the pile of it was like that. It was massive, bro. It was ridiculous.
I'll never, I have absolutely zero interest in picking it back up.
I remember eating 10,000 milligrams of edibles one time, one sitting. It didn't do nothing. Didn't even do anything to me.
I did
Ten
that like a month
thousand
later,
milligrams.
and I was,
A month later, I ate 100 milligrams, and I had to go to bed. I was about to throw up.
I was not well. I'll say that. I was not okay. But that was the time where I wasn't smoking every day. I was just doing it like every couple weeks.
That's good, Rod. I never really got into it like that with narcotics, but I dabbled. I almost, dude, I almost killed myself in high school. I snorted like 4 methadones off of my binder in the bathroom and then took 2 more in class. Dude, I was, I remember one time, dude, I ate a perk 30 and then took a Suboxone. Went into immediate withdrawals and almost killed me. So many times God pulled me out of that miry clay, dude, and I just kept doing it for years and years and years and years more, dude. Jesus got me now, exactly, Rich.
He had a plan for you. There's a reason.
Yep.
Very well, it could have killed you.
Oh,
It
it
should have
should
killed
have
you.
killed me.
but it didn't.
The amount of, I mean, it's an opiate blocker. Like by definition, it threw me into immediate withdrawals.
It's something you should have gone to a hospital for.
Oh, I kept catching myself falling asleep, not breathing, and startling awake, like, and trying to catch a breath real bad. Real pale, lips are blue, laying in my bed on probation, just violated my probation. Was getting ready to go to juvie, didn't care. I did not care. I did not care. Dude, I'm glad I did it all when I was 16, though, to be completely honest with you, because the amount of charges I caught when I was a teenager, dude, I wouldn't be able to own any of those.
Ruined your little life.
I wouldn't have been able to own any of those, man. Oxys after surgery. Yep, I pinched 6 nerves in my back falling off of a vert wall on my skateboard, and they gave me a prescription to roxycodone, the blue ones, the 30 milligram ones.
Yeah, alcohol is a whole other problem.
And that's another thing for me. Like
I hate drinking.
I hate alcohol. It's so gross, man. It makes me. Oh, dude, it makes me crazy, bro. Oh yeah, the Roxy's, dude. I I wasn't I wasn't too book smart in school, but I could tell you what drugs were worth taking. I did know what drugs were good, which drugs were the best drugs to take, and which ones were just worthless throwaways. And
Yeah, you know what's funny is I had a very small season of experimentation, and God used you to be like, no, we're not doing that.
Oxy 80s. Dang, 80s.
Long acting.
Oh yeah. I knew a woman that flew to Florida for the 120s she would get.
Look at his porch.
That same woman gave her granddaughter heroin and killed her in the bathroom with her. It was fentanyl. It was a fentanyl overdose. They thought it was heroin. They shot it. She was fine. She killed her granddaughter. Knew that woman for a long time. Knew them both for a really long time. It's tragic. Tragic. But that same woman used to go to Florida every month for a big giant bottle of oxycodone 120 milligrams.
Did you touch my drum set? Dale wouldn't give up his office drum set.
It's funny because pretty sure you touched my drum set.
You touched my drum set. How many acres is this?
Used to make 5,000 a month in Florida. Yeah, that'll make you some money, bro. I did 16 ounces of mushrooms within a 7-month span. Dang.
Wow.
Dang, son. That's like an ounce of it's like an ounce a week.
Yeah, everybody has their vice, Smith. Everybody.
We're all here now, though, brother. We're all here now.
Like I said, I had a very, very short-lived season of experimentation in the path that I was going down. He literally said to me, "Hey, if you want to do that, that's cool, but we ain't gonna be dating no more if that's what you're doing."
The old ultimatum.
Like, yeah, right, man.
8 grams at once. I remember I ate like 3 caps one time and absolutely lost my mind, bro.
I never did psychedelics because I always told myself I wasn't in the right mindset to do it, and that was probably a blessing because I really wasn't.
Drugs they're just unattractive now. Any kind of drug. I don't even like taking ibuprofen, and I have to take it. A lot of cases, dude.
Get you to take pills now to freaking.
I can't, man. I hate them. I hate them. Swallowing a pill back is just, dude. If I ever smelled that orange synthetic orange Suboxone strip smell, I'll puke on the spot, without a doubt, without a shred of a doubt. I'm puking on the spot. Horrible smell. I hated it.
Oh, but at the time you really enjoyed it.
No, it was never good. It was what came after that was good. But then the entire time you're sitting there feeling it, you can taste it in your mouth. It's like, oh man, it's so bad. It was so bad, bro. Why did they pick orange?
There was one time my friend group in high school wanted to do mushrooms, and I said I would be the babysitter, but the deal fell through at the last minute. Which again, look at God work. I was not
Hollywood.
going to be a good babysitter.
That's what fixed me, dude. That's what pulled me out of my my ridiculously thorough addiction to weed, man. Obviously, you do get withdrawal symptoms when you smoke as much as I did. You get withdrawal symptoms, and they're not as bad. Obviously, they can't kill you like alcohol can. But I'll tell you right now, her coming into my life was what changed mine.
Yeah, God knew what he was doing there. He was
God,
like, you two are like not doing well by yourselves. You two are gonna really mess up your lives. Why don't you just meet each other and fix it?
thank you for your service, John. Appreciate it, brother. Amen. I'm just a humble servant of God. I'm here to build his kingdom nowadays. He called me to a higher standard. And now I'm here, out here, shining like a light for him.
This guy's got solar panels on the barn.
Jesus said that he's the vine and we're the branches. So I'm showing out for him.
But is there a shower? Oh, I think there's just a tub. There's a shower. What is that? What happened there, guys? I don't want to fix that.
What is that, drop ceiling?
Looks like it.
What is that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Greenhouse?
I guess.
Why is there a drop ceiling in an outdoor 3 seasons room? It's a 4 seasons room with a dirt floor and a hydroponic setup. Skylights. There's like 9 skylights on that thing. I would never touch that.
That's what I'm saying. Just tear it down.
I hate skylights, bro. Skylights are horrible.
Just tear it down.
Flashing a skylight was like the worst part of my day every time I would go on a roof.
The barn looks fine. I feel like they were growing in there.
Most definitely.
I feel like that's exactly what that is.
What's the power situation look like? Does it have
solar panels?
Oh, it's solar panels.
Which it's like in the desert. That's like, you know what I mean? It's a good option.
You played the Isle? I have the Isle. I played it for like 5 minutes and I got so bored trying to find food or a server that was just legit that I could walk around finding food that I gave it up. I actually have it. I got it so I could play it on stream the one day and I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, alcoholism runs rampant in our military and nobody's doing a single thing about it. Not one thing. Everybody's just like, oh, they're fine. They're not fine.
Elden Ring. I do have Elden Ring. I think I played it for like 5 minutes as well. I did not like it. That might have been Dark Souls. Let me see. That's the new. No, I have it. It's Elden Ring. That's the one I have. That's the one. I'll show you the games I got real quick.
Red Dead 2? Oh, yeah.
So I got Grand Theft Auto, Valheim, Ground Branch, which is a really cool milsim game. Battlefield 42, hated it, played it for 5 minutes. Rainbow Six, hated it, not fun. Sons of the Forest, not fun. 7 Days to Die, really fun but old. 6 Days in Fallujah, really, really hard and annoying. BeamNG,
fantastic game. Highly recommend. Counter-Strike 2, retarded. Battle Bit was really fun too, but there's too many people that are way too good at the game. Fallout 76, garbage. Grand Theft Auto 5 again, it's pretty washed. Apex Legends, completely washed.
Completely washed.
The first Descendant was fun, but it got boring real quick. Once Human was really fun as well, but it's older and the graphics kind of suck. Elden Ring, played it for 5 minutes, hated it. Hogwarts Legacy was a pretty fun game. Played it until there was nothing left to do in the game and got bored and stopped playing it. Lego Star Wars, absolute classic. 100% recommend. Sea of Thieves, gay unless you're gay, and then it's gay, but on a good way. It's just gay. Grounded 2, not really fun. Grounded 1 was way better. Skate, horrible. Skate 3 was much better. Spider Man was kind of fun. I would have played it more had I been more into gaming. Again, Ground Branch, fantastic. Ready or Not, fun if you have a squad. Body Cam, really hard but really fun. Harsh Doorstop, annoyingly stupid. It was good when it first came out, and then everything else came out and got better. The Headliners, a child's game and boring. Delta Force, fun but not at the same time. It's like an overcomplicated for no reason shooter. Fallout 4, classic, fantastic. The Isle, boring, no food anywhere, really hard to play. Schedule 1, if you have a partner, very good time. Operator, incredibly good game. Gray Zone, decent.
Yeah, schedule one's only fun if you play with somebody. It's not. It's kind of annoying by yourself.
And then I have Red Dead Redemption 2. Obviously a great game. Escape from Tarkov. Now, hear me out. I want to take my desk gun and physically murder my computer regularly when I play that game, but it is the greatest game ever to exist.
Makes perfect sense.
It is it is it cannot be beaten by any other games. But when I play it, I want to throw my computer out the window.
Anyway, this one's good.
Gay in a good way. They should make a Lego Warzone. That would be cool. They should make a Lego tar. That's actually what BattleBit is basically it's like Minecraft Tarkov.
This is 36 acres.
You play Tarkov? Come on, bro. Tell them, bro. Controller through the screen aggravating. Yeah, fold my $1,000 freaking monitor in half. Aggravating, dude.
Look at this guy.
Fold it up like a
I was
briefcase.
like, huh, what's this? It's interesting.
Gun shelf. I see the outline. Yep. I bought my computer for Tarkov. Not this one, but the one she's on. I bought that in 2019 just to play Tarkov.
No
And
way, it was after that. You had your truck. That's when we picked it up in your white truck.
that
Yeah.
I bought the only reason I bought it is so I could play Tarkov.
I know, but we lived in the farmhouse in 2019.
Okay, so 2021. Still though. And I will attest, if you do ever get into gaming on a PC and you jump on Tarkov, it'll suck you right in. You have to put in 1,000 hours a wipe. If you don't put in over 1,000 hours in a wipe,
Oh, it's gonna suck and you're gonna hate it.
you're not gonna have a good time. Case in point, I played about 6 wipes. Just let that number sink in. Take that number and drink it in. Let's do the math real quick. I'm not proud of that.
He really cut back when hunting was born.
That is 224.4 days. 224 days. 24-hour days.
Straight playing.
Almost an entire year invested into playing this video game, bro. Totally worth it. I love the game. It's so fun.
He loves the game until he plays it, and then he's like, I hate this game. I don't even know why I play it. It's so stupid. Then he gets off for another month.
The game exact PC I bought for my son 5 months ago, basically double in price now. Went from 1,400 to 2,600. I wonder what mine did. You probably bought a DDR5 build. That's probably what happened. You bought a DDR5 build when they first came out and they were like relatively consumer friendly priced. Still inflated because the PC market's ridiculous these days. But I guarantee you that because of the GPU shortage, it's like the ammo shortage. Like there's no real shortage. It's just people
just
some
wanna
monopolized Ponzi scheme.
Make you pay for them.
Not a Ponzi scheme, but you know what I mean. Let me see here. Let's see here. Yeah. Mine went up about $800 in value. I think I spent 3,100 on it. They're going for like 4,000 right now. My processor's going for $400. They went way up, dude. Mine's like I had to settle on so many things. I wanted so many more things for this computer. Yeah, pricing people out of existence. Well, boys, I'm probably gonna wait until we accrue a little bit more funds to buy the glass. But we did procure the silencer tonight. Should be a couple of weeks. I would think probably about a month from the time that thing ships to the time it's sitting in my room here. So I will try my hardest to earn a little bit extra to be able to get it before then, but we'll probably have to wait on the glass until that's good. Funny. We're talking about PC. Somebody just commented on my gun flip video and was like, "Yo, what are the specs on your PC?" I got a Windows 8 laptop that could technically run Steam without crashing and turning into a black hole that will consume everything in its path.
Word bet.
A Windows 8 laptop is crazy. Whatever.
It's like, why put the carport there when you can't even get your full vehicle under it? You know what I mean?
Yes, I do need a different buffer, and I probably should have bought that tonight, honestly, because I just made an order off of Griffin. Let me see. Check that out real quick before we get off here. I do need a different buffer setup. Yeah, here's the AR-10 version of it. I could just get stock mounting kit. Hold on a second. One second. One sequante, man. I want to try a couple of things. Mandinga. Do any of you guys know if you need? Any of you guys know if you need an AR-10 version of the silent capture spring for it to work in an AR-10, or will it just work regardless? I think I might just be able to put a different weight in this actual tube here, but I might also be able to just use my silent capture setup.
Like, so what do you guys got going on over there? You know, it's like this is the place I'm looking at, and then this is the neighbors across the street. Like, so what do you guys got going on over there? Does have a garage though.
Ow, dude. You need the AR-10 version. Much beefier spoon.
Talking Wind Trail.
So even if I were to put like the really stiff spring that came with the setup that I got, it probably wouldn't work.
Dumb.
Dumb name.
I hate when they have these built-ins like this in houses. Like, so why do I have to have a TV that's that size?
I could easily modify that.
Dumb. Yeah, just cut it out. Cut the whole thing out. Make it all TV. Like, nobody wants a 32-inch TV in their living room. And if you do, that's great. I don't. I like my 55-inch. My dad had an 80-inch.
Damn it, dude.
Damn it, Dale. Oh, it's fine. They're a trophy fish, so yeah, they're pretty big. I'm sorry. Hmm.
What would cause that? What's up, Morg? So sickening, bro. Wrong length buffer tube, okay, or buffer. I think it's gonna be the buffer weight. Currently. Because the AR-10 one seems to be the same buffer as my 300 Blackout has in it currently.
Sourdough Road. I'd have to start a sourdough starter. No, I want it to be better.
It is the same weight. Whether it's the same size tube or not, I don't know. We're about to find out though. How would you know if it's hitting just from a mark on the back of the receiver? I have to run everyone. All right, Rich. Love and prayers to you, brother, man.
Oh yeah. We know about it. See you, Richard. I'll think about you when I'm up at 4 a.m. packing lunches.
Yep. And check it with the upper off. Oh, I guess, yeah. Just shoving it down in there.
That's pretty neat. Solid contender. This is more your speed. I don't see a single house. Not one.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I see? Railroad tracks.
What do you do? Just shove it down in there. So if it makes contact with the back receiver or the back of the receiver means that it's too small. Looks like there's a little gap there. It's bottomed out. Ooh, look at that carrier, bro. Ooh-wee. Clean. There's a little gap there. So I only need an AR-10 spring and then another weight. That's the same as this weight. Gap is way too big. I mean, it locks back.
You can tell they have a dog because this is their pee patch that they did.
Does it feed? I mean, it goes back a considerable. I don't have any 308 rounds or even a mag really to test it out. But you can tell that, like, it's in lock back position now. And it's still even got a little bit, like, I would say a good 1/4 inch, 3/8 past the lock. Before with that other bolt, it was going, or that other weight, it was going to about here. But this is an A2 tube, so it came with the A2 weight, which is for a 5.56, obviously, because of the fact that it left a gap there, or not a gap, but it wouldn't let the actual bolt. I mean, it's got the same weight on the AR-10 kit that I'm looking at as the one that I just pulled out of my 300 blackout, but I'm certain that the spring probably still needs to be a little bit heavier. This is the one that I just had in there, the A2 setup, and then this is the one that I replaced it with, an H3. I think this is the equivalent to an H3, because I have it in there for my forced reset trigger. Let me see. I'll just tell you what the weight of it is right now. I'm pretty sure this one is a little heavier than a 3. It is a suppressor optimized buffer. Here they had sell a 308 spring for this guy too. I can just buy another weight and a spring. I might just have to buy the whole kit though, to be honest with you. Let me see here. 4.9 ounces. What's the weight of a H3? .4 ounces. So it's a H2 then, equivalent. What gas block are you using? I'll be getting an adjustable one, yeah. I haven't picked one up yet. Oh, I love the 16-inch feel though. With my 300 blackout, I can't get like full C clamp extension, like with my arm. It barely I'm able to get like most of my arm extended with it. It is coming along, yes sir. It's looking decent.
Hundred and 20 acres, you say, with a 4-bay garage.
I'm enjoying it. Can't wait to get the glass on there, dude. Need to get a. So we're probably gonna get the glass, and then save up a little more and get a thermal set up for the for in front of the LPVO. But I will probably end up getting I'll probably end up getting the glass or the gas tube
and the buffer system. Again, before we get the glass. Because when I get that, I'm going to want to take it out and shoot it.
It's like I love when I look at houses that are literally in the middle of the desert and they're like, it's a $40 a month HOA fee. Like, for what? Not paying them.
I'm not buying gun stuff. Gotta fix my truck. Ah, that's upsetting. Do you need to extend the stock for your... Yeah, a little bit. Like that much though. Just a slight little bit. My arms aren't that long, dude. Like when I push out right now with the 16-inch and the little tiger claw where it's at, like my arm's about here. I like it to be almost fully extended, and that's like just that distance of adjustment. It's like this much, and then I get that full uh, lockout position.
Rodney's living vicariously through you right now. Alright, what's this one? This one was alright.
I really want to get the. I always have to extend my stock all the way. Yeah, I'm not that big, dude. I'm a little dude. I mean, you can't really tell, but I'm like 5'8". My arms are like pretty short. Got my arm like I'm not even that big. Like I got like I'm like a tiny dude basically. I don't have none of this, I don't have any of this. She's right. I have gorilla arms. Yeah, not me, dude. Not me. I gotta have my wife reach for stuff for me on the counter. I'm just kidding. But seriously though, I'm not a big dude. I mean, I got a little bit of a muscular build, but that's like lengthwise and like general size. Like I'm just.
That's alright. You know why? I'm 5 feet tall. Like I don't need all that.
We short in this household.
That's why we only have girls right now, I guess. Our son, he's gonna be very average height. Very average height. My dad was 5'8", I think. My mom's like 5'5".
All right, boys. I've been going for 2 hours longer than I typically go. I'm 5'4", 270, wearing 6.5.
Ew.
I am 5'8", 5'9", almost 160. You're 6'5", your brother's 6'5", and you're 6. My brother's like 6'2". I'm a tiny dude.
Well, Oscar's shorter than you too. It's like you started out really, really tall.
No, I'm kidding. I was gonna say, dang, bro, that's short and thick. My son's taller than me. Hopefully, my son will be taller than me. I hope he's like massive and able to protect me.
Able to protect you. Thanks, son. Ooh, yeah.
5'8", size 15 shoes is nuts. I think my shoes are 10.5. All right, boys, I'm hopping off. Thank you guys for sticking around, chatting with me for a little while past normal time. I appreciate it. It's good to see you guys. Glad you guys came out.
If Richard has to go to bed, so do we.
Yeah, we gotta wake up at 4 in the morning, man. It's gonna be rough, but whatever. We'll get there. God will get us through. Johnny, we appreciate you, brother, man. The support really helps out the channel. We're not huge, but we do hang out. We chill every night. You're welcome every day if you want to come out, man. I stream just about every day. Rodney, JLE, some of my good friends. Love and prayers to you guys. God bless you. Thank you for your support. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a blessed Tuesday, boys.